G'day everybody, how you going? Bridget here. I thought what I might do is just start a new sort of regular segment that I can do here, and I'm going to call it Snippets, thinking the idea will be to take my bucket, it's only a little bucket, and I'm going to go into different sections of the garden and give myself the challenge of making a floral arrangement just from that section of the garden. So seasonally it will all change, and yeah, I think it might be quite a good thing to do. So I'm in the immediate back garden at the moment, which is Rory's yard, and I'm going to see what I can find and I'll share with you what I made. So yeah, stay tuned. Snippity snip. Ah, belladonnas, geranium, Artosis daisy, more geranium. There's a buddleia up there, I'm going to have to climb up to get that one. Oh, some little calendulas. Society garlic. Oh, osteospermum. Passion fruit marigold. Federation daisy. Verbena. Oh, my new lavender. I've got a couple of sprigs of that I can use. More osteospermum. Centaurea. Pierre de Ronsard. Kiss me quick. And that's salvia. There was a few other goodies that I collected in the garden. What you're seeing now is actually the clear pot tape that I used to create the mechanics of holding the actual flowers in that little pot. So it was actually quite easy to do. You just got to make sure you've really got a dry pot before you actually apply the potting tape. Crisscross it over so you've got somewhere to put the flowers through. And now I've got my little bucket of goodies there, and I'm starting to take each bit of floral or foliage out and I'm stripping the base of it so that we have no greenery left on the stem, just the stems, and then they'll all be trimmed at an angle before they get put into the flower vessel as well, the water vessel. Trimming off the excess of the belladonnas there, and so on with all the other flowers so that they're already prepped, and then I can just concentrate on the actual arranging side of the flowers. The roses, make sure you cut them at an angle so they take up as much water as possible in the container. So that's pretty much how I do that side of it. And then you'll see that I'm actually starting to create the arrangement here, putting it in. I've never done this on hyperlapse before, so it was actually quite interesting to do it this way, and also creating it for the perspective of you viewing, not something I'm used to doing. So after I finished doing this, I had a little look at it and I could see I needed a couple of more leading flowers in the centre, and what I did is I went and got myself a couple of Pierre de Ronsards and another belladonna stem. But I was pretty happy with that. Okay, so here we go. Here's the finished product sitting in the windowsill, and I actually think it's rather nice. The actual colours, they all go really well together. There was a purple rose out there, but it wasn't good enough to actually use for my florals, so I didn't actually get that one and put it in, but the purple would have worked well. Quite a nice palette of colours. Even the orange there next to the Pierre de Ronsard and the yellow of the calendulas, it's not too bad, is it? So it's actually quite nice. Let's go and see what it looks like out in the garden so we can actually see where it came from. Well, here we are out in the garden. It doesn't look like there's a lot of colour in here, does it? You know, I'm actually surprised we got so much to create a display there. Speaking of Rory's garden, he's been doing it tough today. Haven't you, buddy? Listen to the crickets. So this is the arrangement, and I think that's rather lovely. So colour wise, we have definitely got some colour. Shape wise, it's not too bad. It's not perfect, but the more I tweak it, I might damage things. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's see what Rory thinks. Good boy, Rory. This is Rory's yard. Isn't it, buddy? And the doggies that were here before you. It's a pretty average, just a backyard with a clothesline, and then we've got our carport, you know, our veranda under there. Haven't we? Yes. And here's the flowers that we made out of this garden. And the crickets are in the background. That looks pretty nice. Don't you dare! Get out of the way! Get out of the way, you're blocking the shot. Oh, Rory. Sit down. The old clothesline there in the background. And this is what I picked from. A rather scrappy little garden at the moment. Crickets galore. This area here is going to become a herb bed. What are you doing, Rory? No, there's no roses there. You can hear the crickets, can't you? So yeah, got plenty to do in this section. But there's not a lot of flowers, is there? Well, not now because I took them. This one wasn't very good for flower arranging today. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. It looks good. We did well. And oh yes, we need to have a look at the Pierre de Ronsards. So that's them there. That's where they grow. And prolific, absolutely amazing roses. Alrighty, thanks for watching. We'll take some shots of this now. See ya. What do you think, Rory? Do you like it? They're flowers from your garden. They are. Look at you mucky pup. That's cute. You're a good boy. Yes, I know. You want to play now, don't you? Yes, you're not worried about flowers. That's funny. Good boy. Are you going to sit? You going to sit for me? We'll see, won't we? Anyway, this is Rory's garden. The belladonnas aren't really Rory's friend. We're going to maybe have to look at moving them. Hey! Oh! There you go. There. Oh!